Okay, I'm going to show terminal. So this is npm install. No. Uh, yes. Npm init to create package.json. We're going to call it pandas. Port. Oh wait. Blah blah blah. Forgot. It's snake case. Pandas port. Version. Yep. This is a tutorial bot. Let me open the chat on my other laptop. YouTube channel. Okay. Yo, what's up, Inferno? Okay. Okay. Entry point index.js. Don't need a test command. Get repo, we don't have one. Keywords, we don't need one. Say license, we don't need that. Yes. Then we want to go in here, create index.js. Okay. Blah blah blah. We also want a. We can do .env or I think .env is better for this case. So Discord token, or actually yeah, and then we do prefix. Okay, so .env files in this are environment files. Environment files basically hold confidential stuff like your token, prefix, all the stuff that you don't want other people to know. So, and didn't notice there's no spaces at all. .env is strict on that. It doesn't want spaces, so it's like that. And you don't have to do all caps, but .env files are usually in caps. Yeah, it is basically dead. So you can get your thing. So I accidentally already did that, but you can go here to discordapp.com, the developers application. You choose whatever one you want. I'm doing this one. And you can go to bot, and it will say add bot. You click on it and hit, I think, OK, and then you would go and you see say token. Click on that, and I am going to put up a image. There we go. So I can put that in there. And then prefix, I'm just going to use a dot. That's it. And then I'm going to close out of this one and then open the image. There we go. Okay. It'll be right there. So there's two ways we can do this. So we can do node to install the package. First way is you can do pm install discord.js. You can do that. I'm not going to do that because I have a special not package, extension that I can use in VS Code, Discord, that installs the discord.js thing. We are going to do Opus script. We're going to use npm, and it will install it basically. I think it does put in the package.json, but you can do it in package.json and hit, yeah, there you go. you can do it, just type this in here, and then just do npm start or npm install. It will install all dependencies here. But I'm just lucky that I found an extension for it. And we are going to do okay, so we are going to do const discord equals require discord.js, not .j.js. What else do we? Okay, so we're going to make sure that the bot works. That's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to do const client. I'm going to use client, but you can use anything. You can use like bot or anything, but I'm using client. Client equals discord.client, and we're going to disable it at everyone's, and it's going to be true. Let's see here, what else are we going to do? Fixing my mic. Let me do client.on, ready, takes nothing in, and then we do console.log, client, client dot, I think is it current? No, that's current is for a different language. It's user dot. I just love having this package. I think it's name, right? I'm just going off of my head. Okay. Let me actually. I think if I do ready, and then this, and then yeah. So like this package does that for me. I don't know why. But client. Yeah. So backticks. If you do backticks, you can enter stuff in as a string. Objects into a string without doing the plus thing. It's a neat trick. Client, you use $ in brackets for it. Dot user. Let's open here. We'll use the discord.js.org. Their docs. Documentation. Blah blah blah. What am I looking for? Client. We want. So we have client. We can go to user. Client user. Username. Okay. Going back here. Username. And then we do client.login. And we will do process.env.discord token. And then we are going to do node dot. Oh wait, what is it saying? Invalid token. Okay. Hold on, I need to fix this. What did I put? Did I spell it wrong? Process.env.discord Okay, I'm going to change this to be token. Dot. Okay. And then, are you still? Okay. Regenerate. Copy. We're going to go back down here. Dot env. Okay, why? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a. I just did it too. Okay, wait. Where is that? Hold up. Oh my god, too much noises. .env, yeah, okay. Index.js. Client, okay. Token equals process.env. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Okay, oops. Okay, I can safely do that. Bring this, open the image. Okay. Blah blah blah. Where's here? Oh my god, too much noise happening. Okay. Blah blah. Cons token equals process dot env dot token. We go down here and we say token. Valid token, blah blah blah, client.js, blah blah blah. Okay. What did I do wrong here? I did something wrong. I know I did. My spelling isn't wrong. Okay. Blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay. I am going to make a new folder. I guess I'll no, not new folder. New file. Blah blah. Config.json. And I'll show you how to do this. Token. And then see I'm using, we're gonna use dot, and then you can use your token here, blah blah blah. I'm gonna close this, I'm gonna put my image, and then .env, copy, okay, okay, and then bring this back up. Okay, so we do this, and then what was it? What did I do? Blah blah blah. Const token equals require, and we want dot slash config dot json. and then we do dot node dot. There we go. So, yep. So that works. I don't know why the dot env is not working, but now it does. So how you invite your bot is you go back here, go to OAuth 2, and you go down here to spokes, you press bot, copy, go to new URL, boop, and then this will pop up. Okay. I think the first time it'll ask you to like log in and everything. We're going to go to the Panda support, authorize. It's going to ask me to hit that. Neat. Okay, we're going to go in here. Should be added. Okay, yep, okay. I'm going to give it, okay, let me fix this. Roles. Bot. Save. I'm going to give it this. Actually, no, we don't need that. We don't need that. I think we just, no, we don't need that. We just need a new role. Boop. And we're going to go over here. Permissions. Add bot. Bot. Okay. Now it should be, okay, yeah. So it's in there, okay? Okay. Now, is this still on? No, it's not. It shouldn't be. Okay. Right? Is it off? No. Okay. Okay. Now, we are going to, we don't need this. Okay, we're going to keep that. We need that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make collections, but first I know what I'm going to use here. If you know what you're going to use for your packages, it's best just to use those. So I need client and collection. So client class is for initiating the client stuff. Commands. So we're going to be making a command handler for, I think it's for each. I need to check my get repo. Just check, make sure this is correct. This is the wrong bot. I can just use my this one. Okay. Okay, yeah, so for each, and then X is arrow function, client X equals a new collection. Oh, I forgot to, since it's a class, it needs this. And then we're going to do the skin command, not commands, command. Not there. And events or event dot for each, and then this is going to be another X arrow function required dot slash handler slash X. Okay, blah blah blah. Tokens for there. Okay, so we have the main file done. This is basically all you need. There is one thing I'm going to add here, so you don't get any errors for it. Process dot on unhandled rejection arrow function. No, we don't need arrow function. Console dot error uncaught promise rejection, and then we will throw error in there. It's a parameter. Okay, so this is everything. Okay, we're going to make a new folder called handler. and it's going to have a new file called command.js and another one called events.js. Okay. So we'll do the events.js first. Doesn't matter which one you do first, but so we need the FS package, which I don't think I have here, so let me check. Require FS. I do have it, but if you don't, you just have to do npm install fs. You can do .save as well, or -- save, but just that. But I'm not going to because I already have it. Cons. I need this is what I do. Is this require fs, and then we need the reader sync. Okay. And then model deck exports. No error function. We're going to pass in client. And then const load equals dirs. Dir const events reader sync, and then /event/dirs. And then we're going to filter for files that have the .js at the end of the file name, which is what file type it is. .js. Okay. Did I spell something? I did. Should be like that. So we're going to do for let file, because we're going to look for the files in the events variable. Okay. We're going to have another constant event equals require. Right? Yeah, require // events / dirs / file. I did it again. I keep doing that for a lot of unknown reasons. Okay. Blah blah blah. Let e name equals file dot split dot, and then we want the first one out of it. Client dot on e name event dot blind, or bind null and client. Okay, and we're missing one more thing. And we're gonna have an array for each x, and it's gonna be load x. Okay. Copy. So the reason why I said you can do either one first is because we just go in here and we paste it. It's similar, just slightly different. The only difference is we can change the name here to be commands. Okay. We need to change the file name to be commands. I could just use Control F, or no, Control H, right? Yeah. Commands. And we don't need this. We don't need that. We're going to call this be CMD. And we're going to do client dot commands dot set cmd dot name, and it's going to be passing in that. Okay, and then same thing here. So basically how this is set up, so for the events, so we're using FS file system. That's FS is short for file system. We're using the reader sync. The model.export is allows it to be used in other files. It's hard to explain it as of right now for me, but it's to allow other files to access it and to use it, which is what we need. Const load equals there's an arrow function, which kind of makes this into an async file. But anyways, it's going to look for it in the events. We're going to have an events folder, and it's going to file through the different ones that we passed in here. Basically, whatever we put in here is what the files we have in the events file, and it will go looking through this, and it will go through each one and trigger it if it's activated, basically. And then it's going to look for that. This is going to execute. Same thing with commands. Only difference is that it's going to pass it into a collection that we already made in here. We made the collection right here. So I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. It's hard to explain a lot of these things because I already know what they are. Trying to explain this to newer people is harder for me. So we are going to make a new one, not new file inside. New folder, events. We're going to have inside events, we're going to have a client, and we're going to have guild. In here we're going to have a new file, which is going to be ready.js. It's going to be const. Do I need that? I don't think so. I'm just going to leave that open for right now. Exports, client, console.log, and it's going to be client.user.user name is ready. Okay. That's going to trigger the ready event. Yeah, looking at this, I don't need, so you can add more to this. Actually, we're going to do one more. Client dot. Okay. One thing I don't like about VSC right now is that client dot user dot set activity. We're going to change the activity, and we're going to say testing, or we're going to do. Do I want to do that? Okay, let's grab the prefix. Slash, and we want config dot JSON. And we're going to basically wait right here, client dot user dot set activity. What does it need? It wants. Okay. What if I do game dot set game is string. Think it needs I think it's just name, and we're going to do prefix and help, and we're going to do oh, there it goes. Okay, we didn't need that. Okay, so we do help, and then not help, prefix, help. We will have typed be. We want options. We're gonna have typed be. Let's have it be listening. No, watching. Let's do watching. Okay. We are going to go down here. Oh, yeah, forgot. We need to go into events. We need to call on the client folder. Then we can go to do this node dot. Dot just means index.js. Okay. Just waiting for it to trigger. Maybe. We might have to. Did I do that? Don't think I did that right. It's an events client. This is my events. Events dot, okay. Okay, event, okay. Okay, we have client ready. Okay, let me, why is that there? I think I didn't do something right. I don't think I called on it right. Okay, blah 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 blah. Check. Events. What did I do wrong here? Okay. So we go back one. Oh shoot! Wait. Is it back one? Yeah, it's back one. 2 events. Then whatever directory we want, which is client. Then the ready.js. Okay. Filter. Okay. Yeah, I did something wrong here. Require for each. Okay, let me window X, command prompt, open folder. We are going to here. We're going to copy that. We're going to go back to here. CD. And we're going to do node. Wait, can I do node mon? No, I can't. So npx node mon. And then it's going to take a little bit for that. Command, event, handler spelled right. Yeah. Spelled this right. Okay, ready. All the exports. Is that right? I think that's right. I feel like that's right. I have that right. Let me check up on this. There we go. So nodemon is basically Every time I change this, it will restart, which is pretty nice. Which I'm going to go over here and turn off autosave, so it doesn't keep doing that. Model that exports console. I need to turn this off. Okay, something's not being read in here. Okay, let's do this. Console.log. Bamboo. Do that. It's gonna restart itself. Okay. Okay, that's so it's not reading it. So we go back in here. Stuff for each X. I think I know what's wrong here. I don't think I passed in the. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, that's a problem. Client. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So that's the problem. That happened. So we have to pass in the client. Okay. We can go back here. We do this. And then save. There we go. We go back here. There we go. Neat. Okay. Then we're going to do the new file message.js, which is going to be in the guild. Okay. And then we are going to model dot exports well, the exports client and message. Okay, if message.author.bot, then return, because we don't want any bots to use it or use our bot. If message.channel type is exactly equal to DM, then return and then we do the actual thing. So we do message. Okay, now we need to grab the prefix, const prefix. Dot slash. I think we're gonna go with 6. I want JSON. 640. Then we do blip that, and then we do if message dot content dot to lowercase dot includes prefix const args equals message dot content dot slice prefix dot length. Okay. That's me and spelling today. Okay. Right next, const command name equals args dot shift to lowercase should have done this when no one's ever here, because people are too noisy. Okay. Client.commands.get. We're going to grab the command or client dot commands dot find cmd arrow function cmd dot alias and cmd dot alias dot includes command name. Don't need that. If command, so if no command, then return. We don't want it to continue, because if it continues, errors happen, and that's not fun. Now we are going to do try command dot execute client message args. Oh no, wait, I don't need to do that. Okay, and then we do catch the console dot. Oh wait, you can just do message dot channel dot send. There was an error trying to execute the command, and then we'll do E. Error is that, and then we'll do that. Bring that back. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, that should be all, right? Yeah, that's all for this. Okay. So you need to go into events, hit in here, guild. Okay. Save this one, and we're gonna save that one. Let's make sure this works. Okay, that works. Now we're going to make the command folder, commands. This is going to be, we're going to make the ping command, so miscellaneous. New file, ping.js. We're going to go into commands, miscellaneous. Save that. I don't think I need anything, but I'm leaving that there. Name is going, I usually call it latency. Alias is ping. Blah blah blah. Description for the help command is displays the bots. The bots current latency. Doesn't take any args, blah blah blah. So we need to do a execute client message in args, and we do message.channel.send pong client dot what's pong start time? Do I do ping? Yeah, let's do ping. client.ping. We could do that, save that, check, see if that works. That does. So if we go in here, .ping, there we go. I did miss one thing in here. That's okay. We'll look at that later. We're okay. Missed one thing that I wanted to add for this is if command has args and args dot and args dot length and no args dot length. And then return message dot channel dot send command dot args. So basically this will, so this is like, let's say has args is true, and then we say args what we want it to save. So let's say please pass in an argument. Okay, so basically what this does, save that, going back in here. So if I do .ping, there you go, so it will not execute. So if I do latency as well, latency does not work. So if I do ping, and let's say I do that, it will work. We don't need that because it doesn't require it. Basically what that little if statement does, and it doesn't even need these brackets. So basically the little the little if statement is saying if we have the command to be if we just saw has args is equals to true or has value true, it will check, where is it? It will check if it has it, and it will check if args.length does not pass, then it will complain and it will throw the commands.args, which is what we want to respond with. So we have that. How long has this been going for? Doesn't tell me. Go back up here. 49. Okay, almost done. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay, so so this is a basic structure of it. Next, I can do help next time. So basic idea of how this all is set up is that most people put everything into one file, which is the index.js file. However, you're having so much things happening at once that you're decreasing its response time because of how much stuff it has to deal with. So basically what this is doing is that it's calling on the other files. So this one, so it creates a collection, right, inside the client, okay? We have commands and events. So it's going to break off into commands and the events. My events folder. And basically, let's say it's turned on. So let me do rs to restart it. So when it activates, you see the tutorial bot is ready. Basically what this does is, so it index, so it turns on, then it will run into these. So commands, it does not have that, but in the events it does have it, and it goes to clients, and then it will go to the events folder here, and it will search through the client and guild, but it goes to client first. So we go to the client, and then it goes to ready.js, and then execute this. the idea is to make everything separate from each other to decrease the amount of stress that the program has to do to increase its response time. Um, so the more things you have in one file, um, the more slower it is at doing it because it has to do so much things. Whereas if it just called on one thing to do one other thing, um, then it's quicker by a few like milliseconds or something like that. But once you have like a huge file, like 1,000 lines, 2,000 lines, it starts to have problems. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be done